going? It's your boy Yink. Welcome to the show. So you're doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this 12th July 2025. I did a couple of reaction yesterday. You guys wanted more. Turns out there's a couple of bands that came out with some new song. They were checking out All Time Low, which is crazy because they released at the same time as MGK, as Google Doll, as Simple Plan. So there's a bunch of group that released yesterday. I haven't listened to All Time Low in a while, but of course, there's the classic of Dear Maria. More recently, though, why? Da 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 da. I'll give you extra point if you can guess what the song is. There's Demi Lovato also. Why do all my monster come up and hide? So, not the biggest fan of All Time Low, to be honest. It was a special case of a era, and this era was, well, if you could get it, you could get a lot of elder emo. My elder emo came when this era ended, so I had the choice to choose whatever I want, and we went for band like A Day to Remember, Motion White, Falling in Reverse, right? So there you go. Now I'm gonna be reading a couple of the comments because I like reading comments. I think it's you know what's insane? Yesterday we did a react to MGK, which I kind of know. I did react to Simple Plan, which I kind of know, and now we're going something with completely is different with All Time Low and Goo Goo Doll. I love how you want to do a double react, dude. No, I don't feel like it's a good idea. Love how it said the homie's always there but never helpful. It's about friendship. I love you All Time Low. The text on the screen is bringing me back to the Weightless music video. Awesome. I thought that we have to wait until October for the new album Should They Crime, but I'll be playing this on repeat until then. Dude, the fact that they still have, after I don't know when is that time, you know what? I'm lying. Video. Okay, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks. Okay, they're still very present. They're still very active. Well, 8 months, 4 weeks, but you know what? We'll get the benefit of doubt. Most people don't post one video, for example, or one short. They made the effort, so hey, close your eyes. There you go. So you guys ready? Let's freaking go. The weather. Can you get a little bit of an intro? We like that. You know what? The resurgence of bands like that is amazing. Like, again, I'm going to repeat myself, but Simple Plan yesterday, they came out of the dark, art blue, with a new song that actually was pretty good. So the hype is kind of there. I don't know why, but the hype is the hype is kind of there. We liking the beat. I guess this is all the party member. Good. Sort of mainstreamy. But again, I don't know their whole discography, and if I did, maybe I would like, oh yo, this really sounds signature All Time Low.
Down bad. Hard to admit you were the best time that I ever had. Ooh, life goes on, the world keeps turning around, and a moment in the...
I'm liking it. The acting. First of all, the acting. Second of all, kind of smooth. It's kind of smooth with it, but at the same time, you can kind of tell that's gonna get. You know what? This is actually a really good thing. I can tell that it's gonna start possibly getting louder or more intense, so a little bit of a decrescendo versus a crescendo, right? The crescendo falling, crescendo going up, and even then, if they stay on that line, it's still pretty good.
The sun, it feels a little colder now when I see you around. I don't wanna talk about the weather.
Yeah, super mainstreamy, but that's not a bad thing. Like, my issue with being super the weather is the album. I thought it was another band. My problem with being super mainstreamy is I could see another band making that, or another band singing the exact same song. Now, is that a bad thing? It all depends on what you think is bad and what you think is good. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad at all.
I heard you're doing better. Moved in with some asshole from God knows wherever. So we talk about the weather when I see you around. I'm a ghost.
The weather is the name of the song, dude. I just woke up, so I have these excuses, but whoa.
Around this town and you're a phantom limb. I feel you everywhere I go, rent free under my skin. You're like the heartbeat of this city, babe. We're all just living in, and I'm still listening. And when I see you around, I don't wanna talk about the weather. And I
Honestly, possibly not the best song I've heard in a while. It's pretty good. It's not great. However, I was listening to MGK yesterday, and I was like, I prefer his older content, but hey, they're having fun. They're making music. They're in the passion. They've been doing this for decades. So you know what? The fact that they have a new sound is totally normal. And you know what? I'm being a hater because this is not really my style of music, but I'm still super enjoyable.
heard you're doing better. Moved in with some asshole from God knows wherever. So we talk about the weather when I see you around.
Yeah, to me, it just looks like a bunch of dudes having fun, which I enjoy.
When I see you around, I don't wanna talk about.
See, fucking love this. So you're keeping the same tone, you're keeping some of the same lyrics. However, the music's going down, so the lyrics feels more intense. Otherwise, you can do a guitar solo. Because you're doing a guitar solo, holy shit, I'm sweating. It's so warm. Because I'm doing a guitar solo, then the music in itself gets some importance, if you will. Not that we have both. It's actually quite nice.
The weather. You don't ask about the band, and I won't ask you how you've been, 'cause we just might fall back in. So we talk about the weather. When I see you
Okay, the lyrics are actually pretty good. You don't want to talk about one thing that I care about. Let's talk about the weather. That's actually pretty good.
around, I don't wanna talk about the weather. Yeah, I heard you're doing better. Moved in with some asshole from
Actually, pretty good.
God knows wherever. So we talk about the weather when I see you around.
Gotta say, this is actually pretty good.
When I see you around.
Okay, so general ID, general consensus, general, let's call it a double test. I gotta say, pretty good song, honestly. Not really my type of music, not really something I would listen to on a daily basis. However, it's a very refreshing song. It's warm as fuck outside. It's summer E, which is kind of cool. What else? I mean, it was fun. They were having fun, which is the most important part. And they're still making music, which admittedly takes balls. Because a lot of people would be like, yo, my prime is gone. What's the point anymore? They're keeping on keeping on, so it's pretty good. Since this video, I usually do a reaction that's much longer. What I'll do is I'll go with Goo Goo Doll. We'll do a double reaction. Bitches, I hope you know I won't stop till I hit that note. Baby, come say hello. Goo Goo Doll, Iris. So we have this new song. Iris is, oh my god. We went for the song and not the artist. I only think I know Google Doll Iris. I think that's the only one that I know. So not a. There's nothing wrong with them. Again, I think what happened, and I think it's completely normal. Actually, look at the clouds. They're so freaking nice. I think that what happened is I discovered that band years later, and because I discovered them years later. See, I'm a 90s kid, so we didn't have Spotify, we didn't have Shazam, we didn't have, well, we had YouTube, but not like that. A lot of band I just didn't keep up with.
Ladies and
Okay, so
gentlemen,
the first thing we do is, once again, you gotta got it. Oh, sounds like One Pieces. I try to keep perfect, but nothing was worth it. Been a Google fan for Google Doll fan for years, and it's amazing how you still managed to touch our heart with such honest and heartfelt song. Nothing lasts forever. It's beautiful and real. Track that goes straight to the soul. Thank you for tuning to the soundtrack of my life. Whoa! Can't believe that we are still blessed with some new Google Doll music. So they love it. Thank you, boys. Music video aren't that much of a thing anymore, but it's an art from the 90s. I don't know. I mean, yes, a lot of bands don't do it as we used to do, but with things like social media and Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and Snapchat, I think people are more likely to make video clips. It's not about getting your money back; it's about creating hype for the band.
because of train traffic ahead of us.
See, this is completely different, and I do fuck with this more. Fuck a video clip filming yourself singing and give me a story. Maybe that's why they man bike video clip is not a thing anymore. Very smooth, very smooth. A bit less catchy than the last one, but at the same time, very smooth. You can tell that you worked on the lyrics, and for some reason, I'm just rewatching this in my head, and it's almost like I just listened to the lyrics. I didn't really hear some music. There was some music there, but maybe it's intelligence. Maybe I'm more of a lyric person, which I am. But yeah, this is kind of cool. This is really cool. And again, before we were talking about what? We were talking about crescendo for lyrics, and the guy has a good voice, good mastery of his voice. The musically of it is not too intense. It's just a smooth song. The other one was super catchy. This one is a smooth song. It's like the other one, I don't know how listenable it is. This one just, okay, it's like this one. The other one is a song that you would look for. This is more of a song that it would happen to be on your shuffle, like, holy shit, this is good. It's good, it's a bit too smooth, like, not a lot is going on, but then again, it's reminiscent of another period, right? Another time. It's just, I'm used to a lot more going on. So to me, this is a bit on the blender side. However, when I do say blender side, it's because you're so used to being overstimulated. This is stimulating, not overstimulating. Blend itself, you don't need a lot. Like with a recipe. Think about pizza. We've been making pizza dough for years. Good sauce, good cheese. That's it. This is the pizza, the good sauce and the cheese. Fuck your olive, fuck your onion, fuck your bacon, fuck your sausage, fuck your pepperoni. That's all I need. At the same time, there's not a lot is going on, but at the same time, when something is happening, it's really happening. For example, the guy is a really good singer. The song is really good. So even though it's on the more of like a smoother side, it feels really nice. I would compare it to one of the worst thing ever, which is alcohol. Like, you have a sip of hard liquor and holy shit, you feel it right away, right? And you feel it right away. But then like after the end, you're like, yeah, this is cool, but that's it. This song is more like a beer, and you're sipping on that beer with your friends and talking. And it's not about drinking, it's about just being part of the party or being part of what's going on surrounding you, you know? This is more like it. It's something that you enjoy. That's something that you think a lot because I got O positive blood. So I'm super sensitive or super prone to get bitten by mosquitoes. Okay, they got me shut the fuck up. They changed completely, which is nice. So you had a little something. You had a little, almost a second verse, almost a second style, which I love. There's a lot of choruses. We listened to a song yesterday from Simple Plan, and it really felt like we had a lot of choruses. With this one, we had a lot of choruses, but at the same time, they're well placed. They're really well placed. It feels like they belong there. Versus just putting a chorus because you don't know what to say. Versus putting a chorus because you need to make a bigger video. Okay, so now the whole last reaction, which is actually pretty simple. I prefer this one versus the last one. Why are they not showing the suns, the cloud? Is it too bright? I don't know. Does it matter? Not really. I prefer watching the clouds because there goes. Look at this. They're beautiful. So I prefer this one a lot. This one felt more long term. It felt more like it's a song. Like for example, the last one, I can tell I'm gonna get bored with it. I'm gonna tell I'm gonna get not annoyed, but you know I'm gonna be moving on and I'm gonna skip it. This song, possibly not my first choice, but if I'm listening to it, it's like okay, well that's pretty good. It's a great song. The guys have been making music also for a lot of years. So yeah, this was a really enjoyable experience. I hope you guys like this double video. I usually try to do a bit longer than a couple minutes because that's the style of content I like to do. Let me know which one you prefer. And yeah, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.